Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.
Welcome back to Online Darts. We're here at the Dazzler in Leeds, and of course we had to get Big John in front of the camera. First of all, John, how are you?
Very well, Phil. Looking forward to tonight. It's a good lineup, so I'm looking forward to the darts, getting back on the big stage again. But no, I'm playing well. Form's good, so all good. Looking forward to it.
Stellar lineup in there. Going to do some damage to the Highlander.
Well, we're going to try. We've got Michael Van Gerwen and Luke Humphries, he's on a massive high. But no, it's a great lineup, great night, so looking forward to it. Yeah.
It's been a rock and roll year for you. It's been highs and lows. First of all, what's it been like the last 6 weeks? Because I'm guessing that last Challenge Tour week is one of the most brutal weekends ever, and I'm guessing that hurt more than ever. I always said my lowest in my career was when I lost to Andrew Gill, and no disrespect to Andrew, he was like back the year when he beat me in the Worlds. The way I lost, but that was gut-wrenching. It was the fact that it was I was going for my tour card. The Ali Pali, yes, it would have been a nice bonus, but the tour card was massive for me, and to lose it in the last fair play to Owen, he did what he needed to do, but it was hard to take at the time. I've gotten over it. I'm playing a lot more, so Q School, bring it on. I suppose the plus point is the fact that you haven't got to go through that first stage of Q School. You go in fresh to that final stage knowing what you have to do. Of
course, because when I dropped out last year, I knew I only had that, and that Q School's brutal, like it really is. I know, because everybody's got that game in them to have one good day, and I always seem to bump into that person that has that good day. So, but no, my game's in a good place. I've got these exhibitions. It's given me good match practice against the best players in the world, and so hopefully I can go into January full of confidence. Yes, the last 6 weeks hasn't been great, but I've gotten over that. That's in the past, and the future here, and hopefully I can gain my tour card.
I suppose the other side of this is the plus is the fact that you won Challenge Tour events this year. That winning feeling to John Henderson came back, and that's something that you can cling on to going into January.
Definitely, because when I lost my card, I'm thinking I can't remember I won an actual tournament, even local tournaments, because I don't play a lot of them. When I won my first Challenge Tour in Germany, that gave me a massive. It's amazing how much just winning like a Challenge Tour gives you a lift. And then obviously going into the last weekend, I knew I had to at least win one, and then so I won one and lost in the final another, and I thought it is what it is, but I was so close. But but I've got the confidence, as you say, Phil, winning the Challenge Tours. I'm winning games again. I'm enjoying it again. So let's hopefully I can bring all that confidence to Q School in January and gain the QR where I should be, where I feel as though I should be.
And then when you got to fill in on the Pro Tour as well, we saw good performances from John, and everyone was like saying, not just you, this is in general, like there are other avenues now, but you've made it clear you want to be part of that elite still and believe you can compete with that elite still.
Oh, definitely, because I feel the Pro Tours that I did play in, I was late 90s, early 100s averages, still losing games, but playing well, and it feels as though it's going to change, but it never seems to come. But no, it's even last week I played Simon Hurlock in an exhibition in Aberdeen, 104 average and still lost. That's just my luck, as though I feel. But the game's there, I know it's coming, and hopefully I can get a wee bit of the rub of the green in January and get back in that tour and do some damage, and that's the plan anyway.
It's a real smile, and it's nice to see, because I remember talking to you in January this year when you didn't get your card back, and I think that's the lowest I've ever seen you. Was that the lowest point, the fact that you didn't get it back at the first opportunity?
Probably. I think it was just because I was so close. I think going into the last day, I think there's a few people. At the start of the year, I've been disappointed if I didn't get my card back. If I'm being honest, no disrespect to the rest of the field. It's a strong field now. The darts is just, it's going through the standard in every level is going through the roof. And I thought at the start of the year, I'll get my card back. and it was a good start, mediocre middle, and then I finished off strong. I'm thinking, but to lose it so close was a bit gut-wrenching. So it's a bit hard to take. Is it the lowest I've been? I always say when I lost to Andrew that years ago, I was 2-0 up, 2 legs up, and lose that game. That was quite. But this was more at stake. So I think probably was the lowest. But as I say, I've got strong people around me, keeping me going. My sponsors are backing me. My wife's been absolutely fantastic. My manager's been brilliant. So we're still here, and we look forward to the year coming up.
I want to get your take on the modern game, because we've got the 2 World Championship favourites here. We've got the boy that wants to be king, in Luke Humphries, winning 3 of the last 4 TV tournaments, against the man that believes he is the best ever in MVG. And they're on a potential collision course at Alexandra Palace. As a fan, are you intrigued by this little dynamic between these two?
It's in my eyes, they are the best 2 players at the moment in the planet. They are. It's Michael's. He's done it. He's been there and done it, and Luke he's doing it. So it's fantastic for the fans. I can how the bookies make it, but I think that would be everybody's final, if I'm being honest.
I think they clash in the semi-final.
Oh well,
that's the collision course.
It was some semi-final, probably the best semi-final we've ever seen. But I've always been a big MVG fan, and I've always said it's not every tournament he'll always start favourite because he's Michael van Gerwen. But what Luke's doing just now, it's scary what he's doing now. He's obviously on a massive high just now, going into the Worlds on a massive high. So. But it's wide open. There's so many players. Gary Henderson's playing so well now. Gezi Price can do it, and even Peter. I know Peter Wright's maybe defending a lot of money. Is that playing his head? But even him, he's still got that mentality to have one good tournament, and this could be his tournament. So it's wide open. But MVG and Luca, they're 2 favourites.
You touched on Gary there. Obviously, you got to spend some time with him up in Scotland last week, and the numbers he's posted this year, this is like Gary 2.0 has just come back to haunt everyone like the ghost of Christmas past, and he seems in a real good place within himself right now, and he's got that mischievous look in his eye that he wants to do something big again.
You know what Gary's like, as I say, as you say, I spent the whole weekend with him last weekend, and it's the most positive I've seen Gary in a lot of years. Whether it's as I'm trying to put the commentators can give him the 2 fingers or something, try to prove them all wrong, but Gary's just doing what he's doing, and he's doing it well. I think he's probably playing better now than he did when he was 2-time world champion. I know the standard of everybody else is going high, but Gary's hungry for this, and he'll be a massive, he'll have a massive say in this world championships, honestly, because he's playing so well, and his positivity about him is just mental. So, but no, he'll be there or thereabouts, and I hope he does well, because it keeps Scottish darts on the map as well.
Well, on Scottish darts, there was this debate has been raging for ages. Is Gary the best Scottish player ever, in your opinion?
Oh, 100%. Oh, better country mile. Yes, we had Jockey Wilson back in the 80s. He was brilliant as well. With people coming through, it was. But Gary is just phenomenal. Peter Wright is a 2-time world champion. He's brilliant as well. And Gary is just, for me, gives it that. I don't know what it was, Gary. I think maybe because I'm closer to Gary than I'm Peter. Don't get me wrong. If it wasn't for me, Peter Wright would come in and World Cup champions. But he helped me, and he's fantastic. But at the moment, Peter's maybe just needs something I don't know. But at the moment, Gary he's hungry. He's got the hunger back, and he could do some damage at Ali Palace this year.
John, absolute pleasure talking to you in Leeds as always, mate. I'll get back to the practice room. Thanks very much.
Cheers, Phil. Always a pleasure, buddy.
Introducing the Paddy Power World Darts Championships.